Thanks for joining us for the interview portion of the Data Speaks competition created in partnership with RFG 2018 and Sequent. I'm Nicole Doucette, a Science Communications Specialist with Sequent, and I'm joined today by Antonina from Simon Fraser University. So Antonina, your original abstract title was Gravity Monitoring at Cotopaxi Volcano, Ecuador, Challenges, Results, and Future Plans. So what is your revised non-specialist abstract title?
Well, the revised non-specialist abstract title was a little bit more descriptive, and it's Gravity Changes Before Volcanoes Erupt, Monitoring a South American Volcano by Detecting Changes in Gravity.
Awesome. So what question are you trying to answer then?
The main thing that we're trying to explain is why Cotopaxi, this volcano located in South America, Ecuador, erupted in August 2015, and how the changes of gravity that we measured with our instrument periodically before and after the eruption relate to the volcanic activity. Maybe we detected new magma coming into the volcano, or maybe we detected movement of magma from the depth to the surface. We could have just detected changes in the density of the magma, or an interaction within the magma and subsurface water that's normal in these volcanoes that are covered by ice, like Cotopaxi.
Yeah, great. And so what concept does someone need to know to understand your research?
Since we are thinking about gravity changes, we have to understand the relationship between gravity and the mass. So massive objects are always going to attract each other. That's how Newton explained gravity to us.
Yes.
And during volcanic eruptions, there's a lot of mass changes happening below the surface. For example, if there's new magma coming into the volcano, now there's more mass under the surface of the volcano, and we're going to detect gravity changes in time. Gravity increases. On the contrary, if there's mass that's leaving the volcano, for example, by ash or the underground water of the volcano being evaporated, then we're going to detect in time gravity decreases.
Great. And so what role does data play in your research?
Data is the most important thing in my research. It starts from collecting it. We have to manually carry this very sensitive instrument that is called a gravitymeter from station to station, and we have to ensure that we are taking the best quality data by not bashing the gravitymeter, not subjecting it to rough movement. All the time we have to carry this very sensitive instrument in hard terrain, at high altitude, more than 4,000 meters above sea level, and in steep slopes. After we collect the data, we have to correct external influences on the data. For example, the gravity influence of the sun and the moon, the same phenomena that causes the ocean tides in the earth is going to be picked up by the gravitymeter, and we don't want that. We just want to know what's happening below the surface of the volcano. And lastly, we get to the modeling part, which is the fun part. We kind of run all the possible mass changes, educated guesses, until we come up with the best explanation for what we are measuring.
Great. And so why is it important for you to share your data and your research?
Volcanic eruptions are natural events that can become disasters if the population living around the volcano is not prepared enough. Scientists try to forecast future eruptions in volcanoes by understanding what happened in that specific volcano in the past, what processes can happen. So gravity monitoring is not something that you're going to use for rapid forecasting, like a 24/7 monitoring technique, but it's helping scientists to understand, to come up with new explanations for what happened specifically at Cotopaxi in this last eruption. And lastly, gravity monitoring can give information about a parameter that no other technique is going to give you, and that is mass changes. Earthquakes in a volcano can give you information about mass moving below the surface. Deformation, the flanks moving, can give you information about the volume, new volume that is under the volcano, but gravity monitoring is the only one that can constrain how much new mass, new magma sometimes, it's under the volcano.
Great, thanks for sharing that, Antonina.
Thank you.
Awesome. Once again, this is a Data Speaks competition at RFG 2018, created in partnership with Sequent. You can watch the videos on YouTube or Twitter, #CDataSpeak.